We have just a few more days left before it's 2007, so event planner extraordinaire Colin Cowie has thrown his signature mix of style and spirit into a New Year's Eve party that you and your friends will never forget. Good morning, Colin.
Morning, Tracy. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Ready to bring in a whole new year.
It looks absolutely elegant, and what I love about Colin Cowie's style is that this you can do at home, and it's not that expensive.
It's not expensive.
either.
It's easy to do, and this is one night we wanted to be glamorous, we want to be elegant, we want to put our best clothes on and have a good time.
That's so right. So let's start with the table, and specifically the centerpiece, which is, what, a three-parter here?
It's a combination of elements. First of all, we talk about the color. So we're working with copper, cognac, and shades of gold and bronze. So it's a very, very warm winter colors. I've run it down the centerpiece of the table. These are 2 Florentine-style trays, which we just filled with water and floating candles. You'll notice I haven't used a single fresh flower.
No flowers?
No, because they're the most expensive time of the year to buy flowers is New Year's because of the Rose Parade 2 days later.
Ah.
The next day.
So avoid the flowers.
Avoid
you can do so many other things.
Yes, and also allows you to set your table up the night before. So the day of all you have to worry about your hostess duties.
Oh, that's great.
And I collected everything for the table, basically in shades of gold and shades of bronze, from the chargers to the plates. Look how gorgeous and whimsical these
I love that. It's kind of like a little spider.
Yes,
that's
all done
great.
with beading.
And what about these guys, the gold branches? Can you paint those yourself?
You can paint these yourself, but at this time of the year, between Christmas and New Year's, everything is at half price. So you can find our closeout sales to go and find these elements, or recycle them from your Christmas.
Oh, fantastic. And that's what you did with the ornaments. You can take them off the
Exactly.
tree, just put them right here on the centerpiece.
And what was left over, I put in the mantle behind me. So we really tied together one big color scheme for everything.
Okay.
And I love this idea. See, I've also put a lamp underneath, some flashlights underneath the table. So when we turn the lights down just before dining, everything looks that much more glamorous.
And you can literally put flashlights under the table.
Flashlights under the table, or you can
Obviously,
put a
you have
light
to have
under
a
the table.
glass top table if you have a wood top
No,
table.
but if you have a wood top table, it works with a glass top table. With the wood top table, just look at the light all the way around the sides. You still have the lovely element of a light box.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that people worry about when they entertain at home, especially on New Year's, is that the cost is just going to be exorbitant.
It can cost a fortune, so there's a couple of ways of doing it. You can say, I'm going to have 10 people, so there's 5 couples. Each couple, one can bring the appetizer, one the main course, one can bring the champagne.
So
one
you're
can
doing a
set the
fancy
table.
potluck.
A very fancy potluck. Or even easier then, maybe one couple decides to do it. You pool all the expenses and divide it by 5 couples.
And it still is going to end up being cheaper than going out to one of those restaurants where they tack on everything.
And you're with your friends, you're with your family, it's elegant, it's in your own environment, and you get to have something that's very, very memorable.
That's nice. One of the things that I always screw up every year is the timing. I invite people over too early, and by the time the ball drops, everybody's dropping in their food. Everybody's sleeping, yeah.
Invitation time should be 9 o'clock. Guests should be invited for 9 o'clock, so you sit down for dinner at 10 o'clock. Gives you about 1.5 hours for dinner, with just enough time to charge your champagne glasses, don a couple of hats, and maybe go around the table and get each person to make a wish.
So the idea is right before the ball drops, like 11:30, you make sure that everybody has the fresh glass of champagne.
Absolutely. To go around the table and to make a toast to every single person, or for the New Year's. And before we make the toast, we on the CBS.com website, we have menus, tips, recipes, a timeline, and even a hangover remedy.
Even a hangover remedy.
For the next morning,
just
absolutely.
in case you might need that. All right. Well, here's to you. Maybe we'll go light on this so we don't need that quite right away.
Absolutely. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Colin
Absolutely.
Cowie. And to find Colin's how-to guide for New Year's Eve, just go to our website at cbsnews.com. We'll be right back. This is The Early Show on CBS.
Cheers.